I'm walking toward my classroom door. I've got ugly crying face, swollen eyes, red, gross. Favorite kid sees me. It's like, hey, Ms. B, how are you doing? Glad to see you. I was like, oh, dude, I'm fine. How are you doing? He said, I'm okay, but I can tell my favorite teacher's sad. Then he said to me, cheer up. You're not the fattest bitch on the planet. Oh my gosh, you guys are a friendly crowd. I'm not used to friendly crowds. I teach high school English in Los Angeles. I teach Gen Z. And they're so interesting to me because they'll respect your pronouns, but not you. I had to tell a kid to put his phone away repeatedly. He told me he was going to find my house and kill me. I know, I was like, dude, that is wild. That you think your teacher can just have a house in LA, like that's... Don't kill me, make me a vision board, you little shit. It's confusing. I've never had anyone hate me and believe in me at the same time. And it affected me. I've been having a recurring nightmare in which this child finds my studio apartment, kills me in my kitchen, living room, bedroom. This past year, I worked for a principal who was younger than I. He was all right, but he was an idea guy, and his ideas were really bad. Like one day, he called our entire faculty down to the auditorium and told us we are no longer to use words like kid or student. We're calling them scholars. I was like, all of them? And I'm not even trying to be negative, it's just, I have a kid who comes into my classroom every single day and calls the hand sanitizer come repeatedly. And I think we can all agree a scholar would call it semen. And I feel like the poor behavior of my students and their meanness has kind of affected me a little bit because I say things now that I know I shouldn't be saying. For example, I had a kid on Valentine's Day ask me, hey, miss, do you have a Valentine? And I yelled out, your dad. Just yelled that out in front of like 34 11th graders, just did that. I love to watch children insult each other. It's one of my favorite things. I had a kid yell across my classroom, yo, Kevin, you potato chip looking ass. It's creative, I love the imagery. Good teacher would have let it go or shut it down. I was like, oh, Kevin, take your headphones out, did you hear? What he said about you? He did, and I had to repeat it. Kevin yelled back, you look like a Wendy's Whopper-looking head. It's like, that's funny too, but my fat ass got so pissed, I was like, Whoppers don't even come from Wendy's. Potato chip wins, yours is invalid, I'm sorry. I do have a favorite insult though. Some of you are gonna judge me. Happened when I was outside of my classroom. I had to leave for a minute. Another teacher came in and watched my class for me. I was back and saw a sweaty, red, and distressed teacher. I said, oh, hey, what happened when I was gone? He said, oh man, Erica and Alyssa got into a fight. I sent Erica out. She ran back into the room and screamed, I don't suck dick, you suck dick. Gobble, gobble, motherfucker. I had to be like, hey, Erica, you know we don't talk that way in front of company. I actually love my job. I love my kids. I had a very sweet moment where I bonded with a student. I want to tell you about it. Started in the morning. I was crying out in my car like most public school teachers do. I had just a couple minutes to get in and start teaching first period. I'm walking toward my classroom door. I've got ugly crying face, swollen eyes, red, gross. Favorite kid sees me. It's like, hey, Ms. B, how are you doing? Glad to see you. I was like, oh, dude, I'm fine. How are you doing? He said, I'm okay, but I can tell my favorite teacher's sad. Then he said to me, cheer up, you're not the fattest bitch on the planet. No one told me I was in the running. I had no idea. It's like, you know what? Thank you so much for your compliment. However, I know I'm not the fattest bitch on the planet. I met your mom on conference night. It's cool, I'm tenured. It's fine. I wasn't worried about getting fired. I was just like, oh shit, it's gonna be so weird next time I see his mom at Lane Bryant. Guys, thank you. I'm Liz Blanc.